awful people, akin to what we've been looking at for a while. But this is really strange. So my buddy Goober, I made a video a while ago, 4 months ago or so, um, about Super Monkey Ball, because I think they play that game. And they want to do like a world record thing about it, because they play the game and they want to make their game have kind of a nice kind of history lesson to it. Like, oh, hey, this
Yeah,
is
those
my
are really
game.
cool.
And the video's good. It's a good video. So, go watch it. But, what's strange is when you go to the video and you sort by new, right? It's filled with like, because there's like two transgender people that played Monkey Ball like 10 years ago. The entire comment section is not, about the fucking history of the fucking actual fucking game and how cool it is and all the tricks that were found. No, no, no. It's about, oh, you meant to say he. I'm very smart. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, I don't understand. What is the mentality of the people that would do that? You know what I mean?
I honestly think this is just completely brigaded from outside
Oh,
sources,
of course, of course. Like,
just
I
to kind of get
guarantee
like a
you,
reaction and
there's
like,
like a gamer Discord where it's like, oh, look at this cock say Narcissa. And then
look
like
at this
six
guy.
people go in there and then they post it in their gamer Discords and go like, liberal cock. And it's just like, how is like respecting people's fucking gender identity like? Why is this such a fucking controversial topic that like a
Yeah.
30-minute video, what is this? 20 yeah, nearly 30-minute video like with deep historical analysis is just all of it is thrown in the garbage because someone got triggered over, oh, pronoun. Oh, science scares me. Oh, sociology is so scary. I hate history. So I'm gonna post in the comment section about how much I dislike science history and everything about it. It's just like imagine like like the lefties are the ones that get triggered. You know what I mean? Like, what is this? This is a 26-minute historical analysis about the history of fucking game developments of the speed run, and people get fucking triggered over a fucking pronoun. And the
This
whole
one guy is
comment
that he got
section,
triggered so hard that he doesn't even want to play the game anymore. Like,
yeah,
I'm not playing this game anymore. They literally said that.
like it's like, you know what I mean?
Fucking identity politics.
Like, this is identity politics? Are you kidding me? Like, what is wrong with these people? And it's like my buddy Goober like starts telling me like a month or so ago. It's like hey, like all of a sudden, because like the first couple of months this video was just fine. All of a sudden, he sends me a message on Discord. It's like, hey, this is really weird. Like, I'm all of a sudden getting like 10 comments a day about how much people hate Narcissa and how much they're offended that I used her fucking name. And it's
Right.
just like,
There's
it's
a really interesting
strange.
gap here. So like I'm looking through the newest comments, right? And 3 months ago there's quite a few comments because that's probably when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's two comments 2 months ago. And then there's like 100 within the last month.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them are just like that kind of just like really gross comments.
Yeah, and it's just
It's very
like,
suspicious.
it's so strange because like again, I thought the lefties were the one that gets triggered. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I thought. I was under the impression that the snowflake safe space meme was for left wingers. But like, I don't like, imagine just a 26-minute historical analysis being like ground down to fucking, ooh, what pronoun did you use for a random person who speedruns the game like 8 years ago? Like, what the fuck? Who cares, dude? Like, who cares? It does not affect you in any fashion. In any
Actually, every
fashion.
time I see it, my emotional response is to get really angry, and then I have to make a comment. So
Emotional response. Did I take my
I mean, that's
fucking hormones
exactly what it
today?
is. It's it is an emotional
I did.
response to um, a perceived slight on them every like time that they're like not being harassed. Like if they're not being like slandered and harassed and like just like completely disrespected, that's an emotional response to them that like they get upset
Mm-hmm.
because like in their safe spaces, like they have kind of created this fan fiction of like non-reality, and it's like when they get back into like actual reality, then like they just lose their fucking shit.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it really does just boil down to like the simple idea that like left wingers attempt to like understand like and analyze and historicize everything, and like right wingers just like will believe what their daddy said. It's like my daddy always told me. It's like and there's no historical analysis, there's no scientific and deeper understanding in anything that these people are saying. It's just rooted in reactionary, like, oh, this looks weird to me. It's the same people that, like, 20 years ago would be like, oh, gay people in the military, oh, it's gonna make us all gay. They're gonna rape us in our sleep. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just like, that's not true. Like, that's just factually inaccurate information, and it's based off of nothing. There is no scientific analysis there. It is based off of your gut reaction after being like living your life in a shroud of ignorance, and you just know nothing about other people, because like guaranteed, because like I've been to these gamer discords, right, and it's just like you can tell that these people have never ever met a trans person in their entire life, and if they did, it was like on an internet thread, and it was like, oh, a trans person, I'm gonna post an image of whatever and trigger them. Like these people have never had any genuine interaction with trans women or trans men. They don't even acknowledge that trans men even exist, which is like, lucky for them, I guess. But it's just, I don't know. It's just, it's bizarre how you
I
can.
think maybe the first kind of um, just like first experience with trans people is like YouTube. And if you the thing about YouTube is like maybe you watch a gamer and then you watch, I don't know, you go on further along, and then maybe you see like feminists owned video, and they're like, oh right, trans people, and so this like idea is already planted into your head that
Mm-hmm.
like that's like bad and wrong, and like, you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and they kind of just like go from there.
It's all preconceived notions based on reactionary politics without any deep dives anywhere, because the internet connects reactionaries. Like, oh, I'm a reactionary, I don't want to do any scientific research, so I'm just going to look up something of where someone else did the exact same thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to look into scientific research that says, like, oh, intersex people have always existed, and not gender is not a binary system entirely, and like there's a mixture of things that are possible. Oh, transgender people have existed for literally thousands of years, dating back to like, Greek culture, like the fucking birthplace of the West or whatever. It's like none of that matters. None of that matters. Like all that matters is like, oh, white men, run the world, and if you're a man and you go trans, then you're a failed project or whatever. It's like what is this weird mythology, I just don't understand, like with this weird, like the masculine man, and it's like all these people are like fucking scrawny fucking teenagers. You know what I mean? Like they're not like the pinnacle alpha male. You know what I mean? What are these people doing criticizing other people for their fucking biology? It's ridiculous.
Like, I mean, the thing is, like, biology is super, super complex. Of course, trans people exist. Duh, like, why wouldn't they exist? Like, why wouldn't they? It just
Why
makes no
wouldn't they?
sense. and
Fucking
to
why
like,
wouldn't
and to kind of
they?
just like blanket refuse, it's just like pseudoscience. It's just like I'm kind of creating a framework to like kind of shoehorn humans into, even though it's vastly complex and like, um, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, there's no scientific basis for any of this. And I blame the poor education system. Like, people just don't research biology outside of like fucking third grade health class. You know what I mean? Like, like people just assume that everyone is like them, And that's not the case. We're all fucking different. So get over it. Sorry. I don't have anything else to say.
Me neither.
It's gross. Alright.